Um, Hi, everyone. We are here today
Okay.
with Zach Pike, and he is running for city council member, the 6th district. And this is actually the first time we've had him on. So we're very excited that we were able to get his time. And we are doing closing statements. So just in under the buzzer. So welcome, welcome. Do you want to tell us a little bit about you since we haven't done this before?
Sure thing. So my name is Zachary Pike. I'm from Santa Barbara, grew up in this town. Uh, I'm running for District 6 for the city council, to be a representative for the downtown people because I feel like that's my neighborhood. I know that neighborhood real well. Um, I've lived in it practically my whole life. By trade, I work for a geotechnical company now. I drill for soil samples and we do tests on them to test for compaction and composition and do soils reports for building projects. I'm also a musician. I played music for almost 30 years. A lot of it professionally, played professionally for probably about 12 to 15 years, and something I still do, something I always will do.
I think I see all the records in the background.
Oh yeah, I've got far too many records. Some people in town might recognize me. I worked at a record store a while ago called Just Play Music in the 90s on the 600 block of State Street.
Cool, cool. So what was the impetus for you to run and throw your hat in the ring?
Well, honestly, what drove me to run was reading all the news about what was going on, the changes in town, always feeling like I was hearing about things after they happened, always feeling like there wasn't any obvious place to go to have an opinion about something. And with the whole State Street revitalization plan being demonstrated, I kind of thought, if I can't find a voice for what I want, in my opinion, in this town, I'm going to be the voice. So I marched down to City Hall and I asked them what it took. 100 signatures. So I got the clipboard, went around and got the 100 signatures in a day and felt pretty good about it. So here I am.
Fantastic. Can you drill down a little bit on specifically what you want to be the voice for?
I want to be the voice for the renters in town, the longtime locals that are having a hard time being able to stay here. There are so many different I'll call social groups and different tax brackets in this town that it's hard to have one voice for all of them. And when I see the city council, I see them talking about policies that don't relate to me. And I don't see the protections coming in fast enough for the people that are renters, the people that are just trying to make a living and work in this town, the people that are trying to stay here. I've seen a lot of people leave. I've seen a lot of my friends leave. And I just want to try to speak up for the people that would like to keep Santa Barbara. I know we're always going to change, but to keep a little bit of the Santa Barbara that was still here.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So then your main cause would be what? Affordable housing?
Affordable housing is real important. Keeping the skyline low is real important. Keeping the feel of a small town is important to me.
What do you think you've learned from running? This is something very different than your day job or working in a music store. You must have really been, you must have stories about what you've learned or what you've encountered or what your experience is like.
You know, the social part is something I'm used to. So that part came easy, talking to people, listening to them, trying to figure out where they're coming from and what they think about issues. The hard part is diving into some of the legal stuff like the state mandates, SB 9 and SB 10. I learned a lot. I've spent a lot reading up on a lot of things about zoning laws and trends in other cities. So it's been kind of a trial by fire. I've been taking on so much information and trying to piece it together and try to see what my goal is and how it works with the legal setup of all the things I'm learning.
So when people think of Zach Pike, what is it that you want them to remember?
To remember, well, I think what I'd like them to feel is
that you want them to have in their head about Zach Pike.
I want them to feel like I'm approachable. I want them to feel like I'm their neighbor. You know, I'm right there. I'm a phone call away. You could knock on the door. I want them to feel like if they have something they could say, they know who to say it to. And I want to be that person.
No, that's fantastic. is there anything, I've been asking this to everyone, in the spirit of leaving everything on the table and no stone unturned, is there anything else that hasn't been covered or that you want to say to your district?
Well, there's one thing I have been saying all along is that this term is a 5-year term that comes with the mayoral election and the city council members. And you've posted it on your site, which I fully appreciate, but I haven't seen too many people talk about it. And that scratches the surface of what I'm talking about is transparency and accountability for government to the constituency. So when you don't hear things, you wonder why. You wonder why it should be very easy to get information, or it should be something that's easily found, information about your local neighborhoods and news, and you have to dig deep to find it. So that's one thing that I want to say. I hope everyone understands this, that this election is important, especially with the reshaping of downtown, all the money that's going to be spent on it, that right now we're setting the stage for what's going to happen in the next 5 years. So now's the time to act.
Yep.
Make sure you have your representation.
You're so right. Well, you know, I just want to say thank you for caring enough to throw your hat in the ring, to raise a conversation that needs to be raised. And, you know, I really believe in democracy, and the more that people come to the table, then, you know, the better our conversation can be. And let's all have the hard conversations and include all different perspectives and voices. So thank you for enough to do the brave work of running.
Thank you for having me, and thank you for doing all you do for, you know, covering the election, giving everyone a platform and a voice to say what they need to say. And, you know, social media is fantastic because we live in a day and age where we have instant communication with the media. So this is like kind of a game changer, I think.
Well, I would love to continue this conversation after the election with you. You know, you're a long-standing Santa Barbara person, and, you know, we need people like you to talk in different ways. So I have a lot of respect and appreciation for you.
Thank you so much. And thanks for the interview.
Yep. Thanks so much, Zach. Everyone, have a great day. Take care.
Hi, I am a Zillennial, and here is how working in local government changed how I'm going to vote for politicians in the future. If you had asked me a year ago how I choose who to vote for, I would have